And we are live. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. In true The Fixer fashion, I did not schedule this live event. Kind of a spur of the moment thing. Been thinking about you guys a lot, so I wanted to jump on and catch up with you because there's been some crazy stuff going on. So I want to check to start that everybody can hear me. If you want to just leave a little comment, make sure we're good. People are starting to come in here. All right. What is up? You can hear me. Everybody can hear me. All right. Sweet. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a little tired. In a perpetual state of being tired right now. Andy the X-Tech. Yeah, dude. All right. We got people rolling in. So I hope everyone has been good. I have been good. I've been busy, as you may know. I haven't uploaded in a while. Fellow mom of twins. I'm gonna have fun. Yeah, and that's really what's going on is I can officially announce that the twins are here. They're home now, and everybody's happy and healthy. But that is kind of why I have taken a little break from posting and everything, but everybody is good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, crazy times. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the patience that you have while we readjust everything. It's going to take a little while, and that's kind of why I wanted to get that big video out. If you haven't seen it, the big 3-in-1 remodel, the bedroom, which is the nursery, and the hallway and the kitchen. That big video, I wanted to have that out, and so that could kind of hold everyone off until I got back on my creative path here. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Definitely a break is needed. But funny story. So about maybe a little over a month ago, I started working on that video, editing it anyways, because I've been filming it for over a year. And so I was like, I'm trying to beat these kids here. And so I was editing it, and I got just about halfway through, and I lost the race. They came right about where I was demoing the bedroom in the video, editing wise. So I put that on hold and did what we had to do. And I actually ended up editing the rest of that video in, in between all of the crazy stuff that was going on in a hospital room. That's how badly I wanted that video to come out for you guys, and just kind of be off my plate after, over a year of working on it. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and people seem to really like it. So that makes me very happy that I don't kind of have to worry about, leaving you guys on a lower note with any kind of video. But I'm really happy about that, and obviously, like, we're over the moon with what's going on with the twins and everything. And but I wanted to update you guys because you guys are like family, and I can't believe another update for the channel itself. We hit 400,000 subscribers, which is insane to me. I still can't even believe that that's a thing. I don't know how I got here. And I know it's just a number. They call it a vanity metric, but trust me, I know that is 400,000 individuals, and I appreciate every one of you. Yeah, 404K not found. Actually 404,000 now. So I appreciate all you guys. It's incredible. So I want to let you know, just because I finished that whole area and the upstairs of my house is pretty much done, that doesn't mean this channel's done. This channel's not going anywhere. How could I leave this channel with 400,000 of you just hanging? I couldn't do that. Uh, so there's a lot of things that could happen. What's up, everybody? I would love to reply to everybody. Um, but Aaron, Dana, all you guys, love you guys. All of these names are they pop up in every one of my uploads. So yeah, I'm not done. So make sure you stay tuned. There's just a lot of different ways that the channel could go. And I have a list of things, and just for this house alone, and then you know, whatever our next step is, if we're moving to a bigger house, if we're going to get a fixer upper, um, I don't know. I don't think there's going to be a flip house right now. Housing prices are crazy, so it's all kind of in the air. But there's always friends and family that need work done on their houses, and that's I am here to make videos. So, and along the same lines as that is with my list of videos and always having a project. There's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I guess I can explain it as like this channel, because it grew to where it grew, and every video kind of not every video, but the quality has improved, and basically I with every video I am super super detailed, and typically I have really long videos. So um, now I'm at a point where I want to do very very detailed, somewhat long videos, long enough to get the point across, but not so long that it's super boring, but very detailed. So I have this giant list of videos, and a lot of these things are really they're going to be short videos, right? So I've been putting all of those off for, doing major remodels, and I've been having a blast doing that. Um, but I want to do those videos, and something I've thought about it a lot, and I'm not going to put them on this channel. And I know there's a lot of you that will watch anything that I put up, but for a couple reasons, I don't want to put them here. This doesn't mean I'm changing anything with the way I'm doing videos on here, but as an extra thing, I've started a second channel for all of those videos. Um, so they're things like very, very specific, maybe things that I am going to do anyways. For instance, I put my twins' cribs together, and I made a video on that. And if I put it on this channel, sure, I would have a lot of people watching it, but I would also have a lot of people not watching it. And I just don't feel like that fits um, the channel. So I've started a second channel where I'm going to put all these things. Um, Let me run down kind of the types of videos. There's going to be those very specific how-to videos on certain products or certain things that I have about 50 videos on there already. And then I'm gonna be putting some shorter clips from my longer videos on there. I'm gonna do some raw time lapse footage. So in all these videos, um, I speed the time lapse up 99.9% of the time. So I'm going to take a bunch of raw footage and you can slow them down and see like every little detail. For those of you who want to see like more detail, I'm going to put a bunch of those on there. And I'm also going to do like real time home repairs where you'll see me. It'll be very slow, but if you're into that kind of thing and you want to see me mess up, you want to see me, you know, just how I actually work, I'm planning on putting those on there. But a lot of them are going to be videos that are either very specific to maybe a product that I like, the crib that I bought, how to put it together, or it might be something as simple as changing a saw blade on a particular saw that is like 2 minutes long. So, no, no bad words. That's probably bad words, but nothing I can do about that. Um, so I get some more congrats coming in. So I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, so second channel, it's called, wait for it, crazy name. It's called The Fixer 2. So look it up. And for those of you who are joining post live, I'll leave a link in the description over to it if you feel like subscribing. Trust me, this is not, I'm not trying to bring all of you guys over there because I'm still posting on this channel. This is my main focus. But this whole thing with the babies coming and everything, I haven't had time to do big projects, but I've had these windows of time where I can work on something. I can make one of those videos in a half an hour and put it up there. That's like I've been doing that in between all the craziness. So that'll be good for when I'm not working on a big project. I can do some stuff there in between everything. So that's the whole idea. Um, that's the channel you put electrical advice on and call it the Fixer 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, definitely. Anon, love your stuff. Can't wait to watch your videos when I have my own place in a couple years. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat. That is awesome. I really appreciate it. And by the way, um, a lot of people have already reached out to me uh, about um, you know, congratulating me for the babies, and though I didn't like officially make it public, maybe through comments here and there, I have had people reach out, and you've all been awesome, and even some super thanks donations for diapers and stuff, which I don't, I'm not expecting that whatsoever, but I really appreciate it. I mean, we're going through over 20 diapers a day right now, and formula is ridiculous, but I don't, I just appreciate it. That's all. I appreciate it. Um, so yeah, so in between all the craziness, I started a second channel. So, um, and I will be back to doing regular videos very soon. I wanted to come on here and do this kind of to hold you over and make sure you guys are still hanging out. And I've been so obsessed with not having the YouTube algorithm hate me, the algorithm, and posting a video every week, even though I think sometimes I don't love the video at the end of the day. And I just put a video up there just to have a video because I tell myself that it's going to hurt me if I don't have another video. Um, so now I think like there's so much going on that one one thing I don't want to be stressed out about is doing this and doing these, you know, these videos that should be creative and I should be having fun, and um, I don't want to be stressed out about it. So I put one video up, and then I took pretty much a month to edit it, and then took a month off, almost a month after that, and nothing catastrophic has happened. and it's only been a little while, but I would love to just take a little bit of that stress out of my life and not tone back the amount of videos necessarily, but work on the videos until I feel that they're of a higher quality, considering I have kind of phased myself out of uh, poorly made videos. So I'm trying to do my best for you guys. And Aaron McGee with a super chat. You are awesome. I really appreciate it. Um, guys, there's just so much going on. Gotta take a breather. How is everybody? Go make another YouTube account and like this again. Yeah. It's like starting from scratch, which is also cool. So it's like building something from nothing. And as I said, I have 50 videos on there already. That would take me a year to do on this channel, although they are not at all the level of detail or the length or anything like that of this channel. And I think that's the whole point, because a lot of the videos are strictly like to give you education. Some are strictly to give you guys more insight into stuff like the time lapse videos. But there's so many people looking for certain things, and I love making videos to help people. So just putting a 2-minute long video on there about, changing a saw blade or that kind of small thing, I think, you know, I enjoy doing it. Creatively, I enjoy doing it, and um, also the building up a channel from scratch is pretty fun. So, um, yeah, the Fixer 2. Somebody else asked. Appreciate it, Carly from New York. Do we get to see them? No, they're they're upstairs, half crying, half sleeping. So not at this time. Um, but maybe in the future. We'll see. Might have to wait until I can actually ask them for permission, because I kind of feel weird about, um, just putting them out there. What are we counting down to, Carly? 10 more. Let's go. Oh, we get into 100 likes. Oh, you got to smash the like button. We're at 96. Are we at 100? Did we get there, Carly? I don't know. I see 97. Yeah, what else is going on? I think there was something else I was going to talk about. What kind of a water is that? Yeah, this is flavored Fiji water with the Fixer logo. I'm just kidding. It's apple juice. So yeah, lots still to do around here at this house. I'm debating on whether I should start the basement. I'd love to put like a little office down here, since I'm running out of rooms. I could frame this in, and I have to do some research on, you don't believe me, Andy? Yeah, right. He says about that. I have to do some research on the codes in this area, because it's kind of a weird setup down here, and I don't want to do anything wrong. Yes, Bad Samaritan. Put the other channel in the channels tab on this one. I am going to. I've been kind of like holding off on. I wanted to see how it did without telling anybody about it, and making sure people want to watch the videos. So I will be doing that, though. I will be promoting it and probably putting links in these videos, but I'm gonna keep them pretty separate. I'm not gonna. I'll always, from that channel, I'll always tell people about this channel, but from this channel, I'm not necessarily gonna tell people about that one, because I think it's a whole separate thing. Except for you guys, go ahead, check it out. Who knows if that one gets, people start really liking it, then I will. I want to make sure everybody that wants to watch the videos knows about it. So don't add any more rooms. You'll end up with more kids. Is that how it works? I didn't know. Look, I got some water. Are there any materials that are still difficult to find? Um, Here and there, it's getting better though. Um, there were for a while, like just special order stuff was hard, like ordering. That's why I didn't change out the window in my kitchen because a window was going to take like 2 months to come in. But it's getting better, and I feel like prices are going down a little bit. So, what are you worried about code wise? Ceiling height? No, just the like the insulation and um the way my boiler is set up. It's under the stairs right now, which is against code if you did it right now, but since it's there already, it's fine, grandfathered in or whatever. Excuse me. But I want to make sure because I'm gonna have to do some kind of like sliding, almost a sliding wall or maybe like a bookshelf on a track to make sure you can still access the boiler on this side, because it needs to. There's like valves and stuff on this side that you need access to, and you need the airflow and that kind of thing. So there's that, and then there's a weird old window that goes under my addition for the bedrooms. So there's just kind of that stuff that I'm just thinking a lot about. And then there's like no room uh, between the bottom of the stairs and the pipe that goes out to the street, the waste pipe. So I don't know if I like close in part of that, if that's gonna like be a code issue now. I don't know. So there's all that stuff that I'm looking into, and I could possibly start this, and halfway through, I could be like, "Oh, we gotta, we're moving," So I don't want to leave like a half finished project down here. But twins, Kawana has twins. The twins are boys. Oh, Mrs. Fixer is here. So maybe she can answer some of your questions because they're going kind of fast for me. Um, Candace will absolutely subscribe to the Fixer too. Um, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, another thing that I've done, and I'm not really promoting this. I don't need you guys to go, do anything, but it's funny. Um, I've gotten into like I know I put up a question about shorts and if you guys would be interested in seeing shorts, and it was pretty much 98% of you said, "Nah, no thank you. That's not what we're here for," which is totally fine and I get it. Uh so on other platforms I have experimented with shorts because I tried it, and um making shorts that are like a story that have a beginning, middle, and end, that show like one install or one kind of like something beginning, middle, end, and it's a full video that is complete, basically one diagnosis of something and fixing it. If this is wrong, this is how you fix it. Done. I've done those on this channel and they do pretty good. And I think they're helpful and I think they have some value. Um, but the ones that I'm having a lot of fun making are just like little snippets of my longer videos and putting that on other social medias, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on all those, and it's been a lot of fun just creating those and uploading them there and finding another audience on those platforms. But I will tell you, you guys will be happy to know that I love you guys even more now because going from YouTube, this long form content, and building this audience and having you guys, and you're all so awesome, going to the short form platforms like that, there's so much negativity. It's like almost unbearable. Uh, and it doesn't hurt my feelings, but it's just kind of annoying, and it's kind of sad because there's so much on there. Um, it's still a lot of fun, and sometimes I, like to mess with people when they comment certain things on my videos, like how I use Ryobi tools. Like it matters what type of tool you use. Um, Ryobi is affordable and it gets the job done, and people like lose their minds over that. Uh, so I'm kind of leaning into that. I'm trying to put Ryobi in every single video that I put up there because it's funny. Um, Andy knows. Andy the X Tech knows. He has some videos on there, and it can be fun, but it can be overwhelming with the negativity just out of nowhere. You know. Favorite short is toddler fixing the door latch. Yeah, that one's on YouTube. YouTube is the most respectful platform, Susan. I agree. Um, let's see. Let's see if we can get back to some of these comments. Some congrats, Susan, Tamara. Thank you. Everybody saying congratulations. I really appreciate it. Um, Irene has a big question about, or big congratulations, and then a question. Would you nail down shims before leveling a floor or do it afterwards? I guess it depends on the floor. Um, but it would make sense to do it before. Um, yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know exactly what you're thinking for shims, but if you do like floor level or something like that, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, what I say a lot, I have to see it. I'd have to see it to know. Unfortunately, if the boiler is old, you may just want to replace it with a combi boiler or something. You know what I'd love to do, Neil, about the boiler? I'd love to get rid of it and have gas in here. I can get rid of my oil tank, the boiler from under the stairs, and then I can move the stairs, knock down the chimney, put a bathroom in the basement. Mrs. Fixer is probably listening right now going, "What?" But that's going to take a little bit of time and money that we probably don't have right now. So, um, twins, feed them together, keep them on the same schedule. We are trying. We really are trying to do that, and it's hard. Uh, they're good sometimes, and sometimes they're off. Um, what else do we got? I hate shorts, but if you have them, I'll watch. Okay. I think on this channel, oh, that's another thing that's going to go on the Fixer too, is the shorts. I decided ultimately to, besides those beginning, middle, end videos, which I will not do like a ton of, I might do one like every month or something like that when I get back to posting on this channel, but all my other shorts will be on that channel. Excuse me. It's dry down here. I got my Midea dehumidifier running. Neil says the DIY home improvement shorts can have the worst comments, full of amateur inspectors saying everything is done wrong. Yeah, it seems like everybody has 50, 100 years experience, and they comment saying that I'm doing everything wrong, but that's fine. They don't have to watch, just like you guys don't have to watch. I appreciate it. Shorts would be nice for tips and tricks. Yep. DC says, just wanted to say you've been an inspiration in my own pursuit of DIY projects. I don't do entire room home renovations like you, but small projects feel great. Thank you. Thank you, DC. I am happy to be able to help you with that. That's why I do this. I love it. I love hearing that kind of stuff. So thank you. Let's see. Catching up here. The gas, move the stairs, etc. Sounds like an epic plan. Neil again. Yes. Uh, it would be epic and it would be a ton of work, but mostly it'd be a ton of money because I'd have to hire somebody to come in and change out the heating system. Uh, what installation do you suggest for a new ceiling and roof replacement in a vaulted ceiling? Um, in a vaulted ceiling, probably blown in insulation. Again, I'd probably have to see it, but and that's I'm just one guy, but I would probably do like the mesh fabric that you do and then just blow in insulation. You can rent a machine or you can hire a company to do it. Pretty simple though. Bathroom and basement would be cool. Is your main sewer above the basement floor? Yes, it is above the basement floor. It like rides along this this outside wall here. So I'd have to do um a pump if we did, a bathroom down here because we wouldn't get the height. Basement remodel when, Franco says. Thinking about it. I think in the meantime, it's not that I'm not gonna do a big project, but in the meantime, I'm gonna do smaller ones, but not so small that I won't do them, which is how it's like been going. So the smaller ones that I normally wouldn't do, boilers kicking on, those are going to go on the second channel, the Fixer 2, but I'm going to do smaller but detailed enough videos that they're going to go on this channel in between before I jump into a huge remodel. Nothing's on in my house for heat, or is it? Actually, it's kind of cold outside right now, so that's why the heat's kicking on. My apologies. Pineapple juice prefers long form generally, but everything that you put out is interesting and informative. Appreciate that. Any chance of a second floor addition? It crossed my mind once or twice, and I don't know if I would do it though. Just because of this foundation it's a good foundation, but I don't know if it's second floor good. I don't know how the soil is and everything, and I know that everything's kind of moved over time. I don't know if it's done moving or not, but it's concrete block on top of field stone that's been parged on the outside. So, I mean, it's always a possibility, but I would have to do some research before I pop the second floor on. And of course, ton of work. Tamara, is it Tamara? The TV works. It works 100%. I have my VCR right there. I have a Nintendo hooked up to the TV. Nope, the Nintendo is upstairs in the bedroom. I don't know if everybody knows this, but I am a super nerd when it comes to Nintendo, Super Nintendo video games. The TV in the background brings back memories. Well, you know what? Since everybody's asking about it, I got to turn it on. Make sure everybody knows it works. Thanks for the response on the shims. I saw the way you did yours in the bath. Just curious if you nailed them down before you added the subfloor. We did the shims in the bath. I did the thin set. I don't know if that's what you mean, and then the concrete board on top of that. Not sure. Confused by the question. I'm sorry. Is the basement daddy's timeout room? Tonight it is. Yeah, I'm coming down here to hide out. This guy at the 2-minute mark says something about it. Hey, RLL Woodworks and DIY. Tuning in. Awesome channel right there. Gotta make sure this works. What's in the VCR, you ask? Let's see. I did not watch the Super Mario movie yet. I have not had time to get to the theater. Hold on, guys. I promise it'll be worth it. I have 2 cassette tapes down here. See if it plays. Yes, this is a home repair channel live event, and I'm showing you my TV. I understand. I gotta rewind it. Ugh, VCRs or something, huh? Yeah, let's get those thumbs for the live. Hang out with me, guys. I haven't hung out with anybody except my family, of course, which is very important. Does it have rabbit ears? I think it used to. Not so much anymore. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm trying to rewind. I think there's something wrong with the VCR. There's nothing wrong with the TV, I promise. When tiling the basement floor, I would just clean it really, really well. If it's concrete, you can just use thin set and tile right over it. That is what I would do. The Bronx in the house, sewer problems and clogs, rats and gerbils caught in the pipes. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Does it? Marty McFly. Like your videos, man. Great job on the remodeling project. Does it ever drive the woman nuts? Yeah, sometimes it's a little hard to deal with it, but then you have a nice finished place afterwards. I don't know what's going on. Guys, I promise it works. Tried looking for that TV like that to buy. I wanted just a conversation piece, like 200 to 300. Oh my gosh. Really? I've had that one for a long time. For 100 people watching this live stream and only 14 likes. I see 167, but we could use more. Any chance on changing the external covering on the house? Love to know what material you would choose. Different alternatives. Love the format, by the way. Thank you, Franco. I have mentioned doing the siding, and I mentioned the word vinyl, and people lost their mind. And then after thinking about it, I probably would not do vinyl. I may consider doing a vinyl that looks like cedar shake. But, I guess cement board is an option. There's a bunch of options out there. Vinyl is really popular in my area. That's the only reason it came to mind. But I don't know. I guess now it doesn't make sense. So I have it on channel 3. It's on channel 3. I promise. I promise. I don't think I unhooked it for any reason. Did I? Guys? The VCR is not even playing. I think that's the problem. It's not showing any time. This is important. This is really important. It's on VCR mode. It's playing. Well, I haven't used it since October. The last VHS I was watching down here was Ghostbusters. I promise. I promise, guys, it works. I'm just going to shut it off for now, though, so we can concentrate on this. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for the inspiration. Hope to get some DIY evergreen content like your channel going. I wish you the best of luck. I think everybody should do a YouTube channel about something that they enjoy. I really do. It's very fun. If you're a creative person and you need a creative outlet, I think it's one of the best ways to get that creative energy out. It is a lot of work. If if you just want to do it for fun, whatever. But doing making these videos is a lot of work. I mean, the last one I did took a year to make, so and a lot of money. But I fixed up my house at the same time. So live stream poltergeist. Yeah, right. I know TV's deciding to troll everyone. I feel like we're on one of those short form platforms, and that's the commenters. Am I starting the Mr. Fixer show in syndication? I would never leave YouTube. Not for that. Mrs. Fixer knows me so well. After this live, he's going to spend the rest of the night trying to fix it. Yep. Just text me when they need to eat, and I'll be up, and then I'll come right back down here. I'm not sleeping tonight. I don't need sleep. The faux cedar shake and cement board hardy board look. Yeah, I really like the faux cedar shake, although I feel like I'd be copying my neighbor because that's what they have. But favorite SNES game? It's the easiest question I've gotten all night. It's Zelda, Link to the Past. 100%, Matt. Watching Ghostbusters in an unfinished basement is a brave choice. I know. This is seen better days, too. It's missing the label, unfortunately. But this was mine as a kid. It's one of the few VHSs that I still have. Now I have to make a video on fixing the VCR. See, that is the kind of video that I would make and put on the Fixer 2. So all kinds of weird stuff is going to pop up there, I bet. There's still other things that I have in mind too that that I have ideas for that channel and this channel. Big ideas all the way around. They are making a new Ghostbusters movie. It's kind of the continuation of the last one. Are you gonna have Contra for? Yep, that's a good one, Rob. For NES or for SNES. Super Contra. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? I do. I was playing it with my son earlier today. I don't know how he does it, but he holds the controller upside down, and somehow the Switch thinks that that he's actually driving because it stays on the course, and he actually finishes every race in Mario Kart. But I don't know why, because I tried it and it didn't work like that. Was the siding gray when you bought the house? No, Brendan, the siding was like a dark brown. It was like this beam. It was that color on the outside with white trim. And at one point, it was like bright green, almost like that color, the foundation over there. And then I think the trim was pink, or it was bright green at one point and then pink before or after that. I've discovered that while scraping and painting. So I did the gray pretty much. I think the spring after we moved in here, I painted it. What's the name of the second channel, Sebastian? It is a mind-blowing name. It took me so long to figure it out. The Fixer 2. I did have a bunch of different names in my head, but yeah, the Fixer 2 is the second channel. Secret of Mana. Nice. Love it. Favorite console was N64. I love that this is turning into an old school video game conversation right now. I might be here all night if we keep talking about this. Support Mr. Fix-It. It's Fixer, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll take the thumbs up. Do you have plans for your basement? Yeah, Aaron. Quick rundown. We did talk about it a little bit, but I'm trying to decide whether I should touch it or not. Couple possibilities. It could halfway through, we could figure out, find out that we're actually moving. And then there's a bunch of stuff down here that's kind of tricky to figure out for me, like the boiler that's under the stairs. I'd have to create like a bookshelf on a track, and then there's like the sewage pipe and that kind of stuff. But so maybe not. I'm not so sure. Do you ever test old drywall for asbestos before pulling it down? I have a 1955 house with rock lath instead of, or is it lathe instead of drywall? Honestly, I know that like the drywall mud and stuff and the drywall contained it. Typically, I haven't tested that in the past. This last remodel that I did, I tested everything. And everything came back negative except the floor that I talked about. But yeah, you should probably get it tested. A group of guys in my local area have a Ghostbuster car and dress up as characters. They visit sick kids. Pretty awesome of them. That is awesome. I love it. Full garden makeover would be great. New trees, sidewalk, grill. I have in mind possibly moving the deck that I built, just moving it back away from the house. So that would be on its own an interesting ordeal. It's a floating deck, so it's not permanently attached into like concrete piers or anything. So I want to move it back about the length or width of itself, and then do like crushed stone and a fire pit area, just to have a little more room out there. That's a thought. I also want to plant some grass seed because the lawn looks terrible. The outside of this house is something that I've neglected from doing all of the remodeling on the inside. So I'd like to do some stuff out there. So it's good to know that somebody's interested in that, because I might film it. Andy the X-Tech says Atari. And I can get down with Atari for about 20 seconds at a time, and then I have to skedaddle to the next game. Snake Rattle and Roll is an awesome one. That was on probably the short stack of 7 to 8 games that I was playing in that in what's the nursery now with my son. Snake Rattle and Roll was on that stack. Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's expensive now. It's like over $100, might be more. I don't even know. GoldenEye, classic. Ocarina of Time, good choices, both of those. All things Mario, but the Paper Mario series holds a special place in my heart. Yeah. Oh, you guys are gonna make me get some stuff out and show you. But this is a home repair live event, right? But you guys are my friends. You guys are my subs. We're buddies here. We're just chatting. Any knowledge of wall-mounted electric space heaters? I have a couple of these. 240 volts in my condo. They are terribly inefficient and thermostats are garbage. Any ideas on upgrades? Well, if they're older heaters, maybe just putting a newer heater in place of that, just swapping it out, that might be more efficient. Um, just a newer heater, maybe they might have made them more efficient, but other than that, I don't know. I mean, it's like changing out, unless you want to do like space heaters when you can. Um, yeah, that's a tough one. Um, did you ever own or play the old Game Boy? Of course. Yes. And yes. Is there a basement upgrade in the works? Yes, Dora. I did talk about it a couple times. You can go back in the video, but basically I'm thinking about it. May happen, may not happen. But something's gonna happen on this channel. A lot of somethings. I have a list. I'm telling you, I got a big list. um, Outdoor stuff would be pretty good, especially if when you're trying to move in the future. Yeah, I need to add some curb appeal. I got some pretty ugly bushes out front, and they're like growing way too much. I'm just not good at that. I do not have a green thumb whatsoever. Um, so that is something that needs to be taken care of before it gets too out of control. What ended up happening to the brown sink that used to be in your kitchen? Always wondered if anyone took it or not. Oh, it's so sad. I tried. I listed it on my local Facebook groups. I put it on the side of the road. I tried to get rid of it. I wanted somebody to pick it up, but I ended up throwing it in the dumpster. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't have it just laying around my house. I really did try. I left it out there for a week or two, but then it had to go. Um, we're family, Matt. Come on. Drums, please, Fab. Super chat. Thank you very much. Thoughts or tips on heated floors for restroom? Thank you. I have not done a ton of heated floors, but the ones that I've done um, are fairly simple. They have like the mats that go down before. Um, my personal opinion is forced hot water ones are scary to me because if something happens where a pipe breaks, even if it's PEX or whatever, um, for whatever reason, if there's a leak, you're ripping the floor up to fix it. So if you could do like electric would be ideal in my opinion. I mean, if you had to repair that, you'd have to rip it up too. I don't know. I guess I'm not fancy enough to have to ever to do a floor like that. It'd be nice. Be great. I just haven't dove into it. So that's all I know about it at this point anyways. Sure hope you have a live chat weekly. Let's talk and share ideas. Everyone is enjoying the live chat. Awesome to hear. I agree. I like doing this. This is fun catching up with all you guys. And Matt just sent a VCR repair fund. I really appreciate it, Matt. It's awesome. I'm telling you, this thing works. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe I grabbed a cable from it for something else. I do weird stuff like that all the time and then forget about it. Um, you thought about building tiny homes and selling them? That's an interesting one. Um, Tiny homes could be a thing. You know what I have thought about is if I end up going out and turning this into the fixer on the road is doing a like whatever it is, either a trailer or a vehicle, whether it's a van, maybe a school bus, even um, of like fixing it up and turning it into like a mobile workshop. I have thought about that. Um, I think that would be pretty cool. But tiny homes, I haven't really thought much about. It's an interesting one, though. Ah, should I buy a vibrating Ryobi multi-tool, and why do you like Ryobi so much? I believe you mean this tool right here. It's an oscillating tool, and I don't know if you were here for me talking about these other platforms and even YouTube on shorts, people talking so poorly about Ryobi. And they don't pay me to say this stuff or anything like that. I'm not sponsored by them. I love Ryobi for a couple of reasons. One, it's the best bang for your buck. The amount of money that you're spending, especially as a DIYer, which most of you are, and that is my target audience. I'm not targeting professionals, although if they're watching, that's great. That's awesome. I'm cool with it and I appreciate it. But even some professionals know that saving money on a tool, if this dies, then you buy another one. But spending like double the price on a different product, I don't see the point if this is almost as it's comparable to those other brands. And the other reason is because they have so many tools. Like I have a line trimmer, I have a blower, a leaf blower. Now they have 24-volt ones. I have a backpack leaf blower. They have lawnmowers. Uh, they legit have the largest cordless um, tools and items. I don't know what you would call it, but the largest collection of any cordless tool. So that's why. So yes, I would recommend this. This is my favorite tool ever, the oscillating tool. So I definitely recommend that. Hopefully that answered your question. Again, not sponsored by Ryobi, but there you go. Just got here. What's the issue with the VCR? I know it's on the top of all of our minds. I don't know what's going on. I tried to get it working with my vintage Zenith over there, and it was working in October because I was playing Ghostbusters on it, but it's not working. So I don't know. I must have done something to it randomly. Like I said, it's been since October. So, ooh, I like this one from Franco. Any chance into testing viral home repair videos and ideas, like fixing things with noodles or cool ways of applying white silicone? Um, yeah, that's a great idea. I've seen other people do this too. Um, this is one of those things that like I've just been doing major remodels, so like I just haven't had the time, and in between those remodels, I'm just kind of like almost on a break trying to do like smaller things. But that sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. I actually bought some clear glue and I was ready to do that oodles and noodles thing where I like break off a piece of a desk and try and fix it with it. But that trend, I guess, is kind of out. I haven't seen that for a while, but definitely like the popular things that people are doing. That'd be cool to test them. Thank you, Frank. Thinks I have a great channel, but focus on the babies and the family, like what you do. We're not going anywhere. And keep up the great work. I really appreciate it. RVs, a mobile assault vehicle, RV setup for a work vehicle. A schoolie. What is that, Aaron? A schoolie would be a cool series. Ryobi is affordable. I like Ryobi. They have everything with one battery. They should sponsor me, Aaron. Reach out to them, Aaron. Get on it. Didn't they just start a zero turn mower? I believe it. I haven't seen it, but 110 inverter. Yep. Love Ryobi stuff as a home DIYer. The batteries can be used in so many things. I keep adding to my collection. Exactly. I think once you start buying cordless tools, you want to kind of keep with that unless they really burn you. And that happens to pros sometimes. And I think that's like part of the reason why a lot of people don't like Ryobi. I'm not talking bad about them, but years ago when they were blue, they were not the quality that they are now. And I think a lot of people tried them and knew that they weren't great. And now, like, the name is synonymous with that from back in the day, but they're not like that whatsoever. They're way better. Like I said, comparable to any cordless tool out there. And I don't care if it, you know, another drill drives a screw in like 0.2 seconds faster or harder than, my Ryobi drill. Whatever. Like, if it gets the job done, then it's a good tool. And you got to take care of them. Take care of your tools. Did you ever do any more projects with Tamara after the garage ceiling project? Kyle, you've been here a while. I love it. I have a similar size garage with no ceiling joist to hang drywall. It's a nightmare. I'm going to try and figure it out. I haven't done any more projects with her. We're still friends. That was like just a thing. I was like, hey, you're doing that? Okay, I'll help you out and make a video about it. I definitely recommend strapping though. No ceiling joists to hang drywall. Okay, so you need to put the joists in. Yeah. Well, I do wish you the best of luck. I hope I have a video out there that will help you, but I'm not sure. I know you have some building experience, so I was wondering if on exterior stairs, the riser should sit over the tread or if the tread should butt to the riser. Let me think about that. Let me absorb that because I just got a text from my wife. I might have to go soon. They're going nuts, apparently. I was wondering if on exterior stairs, the riser should sit over the tread or if the tread should butt up to the riser. I always do the tread and then the riser on top of that, and then the tread sits on top of the riser, and then the riser sits on top of the tread in the back of the stairs. You know what I mean? So tread, I'm looking at myself, so this looks weird. Tread, and then the riser on top of that, and then the tread goes on top of that, and then the riser, and then the tread. That's how I've always done it. And just try and get the the riser tight to the top tread too. I actually like that you don't do trends. We can get that in so many other places. Yeah, that is one thing that I don't want to just make videos because they're like the most popular video out there. I see that a lot that, you know, trying I don't want to have to like I mentioned it earlier. I don't want to have to like fuel the beast and every single time try and please the algorithm, whatever. I just want to make videos that you guys are going to want to watch and I think will be helpful for you. Um, because yeah, you know, just want to make good videos for you guys. So yeah, I totally agree with that. But I do think it would be fun. If I have fun with it, then yeah, I think I could do it. But, all right, I think I am going to have to wrap it up. I hear some babies crying. Um, yes, the babies have arrived, and they are not happy right now. Um, continue with your own style of videos, much appreciated. Okay, I'm going to leave it with that. I agree. So yeah, to wrap it up, it's been a while since I've posted anything. I will be getting back to regular videos soon. The babies are here and I need some time for my family. And in the meantime, when I have the time, I have started a second channel, The Fixer 2. Please check it out. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, no worries at all. That's just a place that I'm going to put a ton of ideas that I have in my head. That's going to be a good place to have them, where I don't think the main channel would be a good place to have them. So all of that, I will be back very soon. And I appreciate all you guys. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. I will talk to you all guys all soon. I might do more of these live things. I say that every time, but I have a great time every time I do it. So thanks again, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.